Hey, how's it going? Drop the bucket. Hey, doing good. We got a few fish in today. A lot of them went out today because a lot of people came by. One thing I'm watching out for is his little rummy nose right here. He seems to be having a bad time, so I'm going to pull him and run him in his own tank because I don't like the way my boy's looking. I'm going to run you over here by yourself. All right. Yeah, things are going good. We got a ton of new plants in today. I believe this is a bunch of Lowigia. I believe I have super red Lowigia. I think that's another type of Lowigia. Hygro over here. Mint Charlie. I thought I got in some Rotala, but I guess not. But yeah, we have a ton of plants in today. And if you guys want to see something real cool, let me shut these lights off. Oh, it doesn't work. We got the neon green angels in this weekend, too. There we go. Yeah, these guys are new. I think they've only been on the market for about a month. They're $30. But yeah, they've only been on the market for, I think, the last month. I know the electric pink ones, Starfire Pink, I think those came out last year. These are the newest batch. What I like about them, and I'll see if I can use the reef tank to kind of cheat a little bit. But under actinic lighting, their colors are insane. Here we go. Check that out. Yeah. Yeah, so I got to give it to them. The electric green. I'm not a big fan of the glowfish, but that was pretty cool. I got to admit, they did make a really cool fish. We also got some larger angels in this week too. I think I have 7 left. One of them is butt ugly. One of them looks like Roger from American Dad. Let's see if I could find him. It might be him. Check this out. All in all, he's a healthy fish, but his face is kind of smushed in. There he is. So yeah, he's cool. He'll hang out. Like I'll probably offer him at a discounted price for somebody. Normally we have him listed for 25. I'll probably just get him listed honestly for like $10, just so he can find a good home, or he'll end up living in my planted system. But yeah, you see his face is kind of smushed upwards. It's probably something that happened to him as a baby. All right, let's start off with something cool today because I got more Japonica shrimp or Amano shrimp than I needed. Your girl's good. Hold on. Where is she? The girl with the little black head. Don't worry, we're coming by this weekend. I'm going to see my dad before he goes back to New Jersey and Houston. Yeah, she's a little grouchy, but she got a bunch of worms today. But yeah, I'll be back in Houston this weekend to visit my parents before my dad goes home, and my mother will be here for the rest of the summer. All right, let's do something cool. Let's throw a 3-pack of Amanos. We will do. Yeah, sometimes. She's nice in short visits. That is an awful picture. Let's take a better one. That's a better picture right there. Click. Amano shrimp 3-pack. $24, and I should have. I should have about 8 bundles. So I'll put quantity of 8, and there we go. Honestly, they should, because of their sheer size. I mean, Amano shrimp get very big. So they're not as small as the Neocardinia. They're also very pushy. I've seen them stand up to bigger fish. But yeah, I believe I got 27 of these in this week. I only ordered 12, and I got 27. I think because they messed up my other shrimp order, I was supposed to get 12 snowballs. I think they just combined the orders. But yeah, super active shrimp, really good at eating algae. They love eating filamentous algae. I mean, you can see they're attacking. They're always eating, they're always cleaning, they're always pooping. Okay. But yeah, I really enjoy them. I think they're great little shrimp. So I think a good combo would be, again, we always want to fill our box. We always want to make our box as big as possible. But I would do a 3-pack of Japonica, and I would also do some of the assorted plants. So the Lowigias. Let me pull this. Let me pull this one. Oh yeah, you could put plants in your tank whenever you want. Absolutely. And I think with plants is nothing but benefits because all the stuff that harmed the plants love it. So all the ammonia the fish produce, all of the carbon-based waste, the plants want it, and then the plants return sweet, sweet oxygen. But yeah, high grow right here. This is a really, really hardy plant. I mean, you can't kill this thing even if you tried. They grow surprisingly fast, so even if you got yourself a couple bundles, you can propagate them really, really fast. But right now, this week, I think I'm running a special on the plants. We're doing $6 each. But I'll show you over here. Let's go out to my beautiful pond. I'll make you a small listing, and then you can use the coupon for it. But yeah, this is how we grow our moneywort. So we grow it in our bog filter terrestrially. There's a bee in there. I got to be careful. But yeah, once these guys get about 6-7 inches, like that, we'll clip them, band them together with a lead weight, and then we'll sell them. But yeah, when I come to Houston, I'll bring you a handful of the moneywort. It's a really good beginner plant too. She's going to try to get her head stuck in the fence. All right. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll put together something for you. But yeah, let's go on the Amano shrimp before I move on. The thing about the Amano shrimp is that they are, I'm going to say, an intermediary type of shrimp. They do live in freshwater, but they do reproduce in saltwater. So they will not reproduce in captivity, but they do live for a long time, and they are excellent eaters while you have them. They do really good at cleaning algae. They do a phenomenal job, and they're not shy about it either. And I think they use that size to their advantage because most fish will not mess with them. Like bigger cichlids will, but yeah, the plecos, the tetras, the they are so cool. All right, unpin item. Next thing I will do, because they are cool, they're cute, they're small, but they're a great filler fish. I never imported the shop. That is on me. All right, import. Whoops. Yeah, it's saying tetras aren't on my list, but I know they are, so let's make a new listing for them. Bam, got them. We are going to do a 4-pack of neon tetra. So let's do neon tetra 4-pack. And I'll price it as a basically buy 3, get 1 free. So 3, 6, we'll say $9. $9 and you get an extra fish. So you're getting a $12 value plus the coupon. Quantity, I'm going to say out of these packs, I might have 5 left. Pin on the board. So of course, I'm always going to say I'm a big fan of neon tetra. I know that they're a beginner fish, um, but we get them Florida bred. These guys are extremely hardy. I don't lose neon tetras when I place my orders. I know when I go to the big box stores, or when I used to work at the pet shops, we used to pull bodies of these guys out all the time. But when it comes to the Florida ones, I really haven't had issues. We give them a very diverse diet, so we feed them brine shrimp, fish flakes. We feed them gel food that we had at the zoo, blackworm, stuff like that. And they just tend to grow really big, really hardy. They'll live for about 2 to 3 years. But again, they're a really good schooling fish. So I think if you can build up that population, um, they look absolutely amazing taking up that space in your aquarium. And that's what I really enjoy about them, because they do swim in these really tight schools. Just back away a little bit. So wherever they are, they make the tank look really full and really active. We do have their cousins available too. We do have the Cardinal tetras, but they are under observation because they just came in yesterday. No, we didn't get any more guppies. But I can't. I forgot. I got to talk to Mr. Juan, and I can find more guppies. I just got to stop by Mr. Juan. But yeah, we do have the Cardinal tetras. And if you can't tell the difference, let's teach you the difference right now. If you look at the Cardinal tetras, they have that blue line on top, and they have a just as long red line under their body. So it's more of a horizontal stripe. And then when you look at the neon tetra, you see the red doesn't go all the way through their body. I've had these here longer. That's why they're a lot braver than the Cardinal. But Cardinals tend to be, they get a little bit bigger. They have a lot more color because they have more red and blue on them. They are a little bit more sensitive than the average neon tetra. But if you can get them settled into your aquarium, they do really well. But right now they're going to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very cryptic. They're going to be very cryptic while they're in your tank for the first couple days. That's why we run them under quarantine, just to make sure nothing pops out on them. There's a blue shrimp behind them. We also want to see those colors a lot fuller than they are right now, too. All right. Let's back off of that. We're going to stick to this system over here because there are a lot of fish, believe it or not. We are going to post the lemon blue eye. Lemon blue eye Pleco. There we go. But yeah, lemon blue eyes, I don't really have to describe it. They're very yellow. They have beautiful blue eyes. And for plecos, they're a stunner. I mean, there's a lot of stunning plecos out there, and these are one of them. I believe this one's a male because of the length of his mustache. And he might be getting a red spot on the top of his forehead. It's hard to see with the camera. Um, but yeah, I think these are really great plecos. They look good, especially when they get older. And they do a fantastic job at eating biofilm and other types of algae in your aquarium. This one thinks it's hiding. But yeah, we have a few more beautiful plecos here. I'll still keep the lemon blue eyes on screen. But you can see all the japonica shrimp that I have, or Amanos. And they're eating all that hair algae in the bottom of my filter. So you know what? I might let a couple of them stay here a little bit longer. Let's see. Oh, I got something else cool that I got in this week. But I'll show you guys after I show you the Snow White. Here is our Snow White, different from the lemon blue eyes. This is a short fin variety. Most likely at this age, this is a female. But they're beautiful white, very clean body, and they have beautiful little blue eyes. But I'll tell you what, the lemon blue eyes, the calico super red, the super reds, and even the standard brown pleco, all of the bushy nose species, they're all the same species. They're just all different color morphs. So all of those, all the colors originally started with the regular bushy nose. All right, let's unpin this. Let's do something a little bit cooler. Pun intended. And of course, they're going to be difficult. But I know one of them sticking his face out right here. Gotcha. The Coolie loach. Oh, it's a giant fancy pleco. Let's do a 3-pack of these. Yeah, I know. Let me back up. I was trying to cheat, see if I can see this guy. Actually, there's one in the back. And there's one right here. Yeah, I love the Coolie loaches. They are a pain in the butt. There we go. They love the hide. They are an amazing fish. There we go. They have a harder time hiding in this tank. But they're super shy. They're really good at eating pet snails. And I believe they keep your gravel aerated because they're constantly moving through the gravel. There's one coolie loach right here. Ooh, oh, there's another one. But yeah, I really do get a kick out of these. I think they're really cool. They got a little doofy face on them. How can you not love that fish? There we go. I'm trying to stabilize. But yeah, they'll max out to about 3 inches long. These are the regular coolies. There is a giant bandit coolie. Um, the yellow on their body is more split apart. But again, for the most part, they're super cute, very active. And if you have little snails that are causing you issues like these little guys over here, they will suck them out of their shell. Bye. I'm sorry. I get a kick out of them. I think they're so cute. And they do an amazing job at hiding underneath that gravel. All right, let's unpin. These guys came in. They came in kind of small, but we got them in this week. The Harlequin rasbora. We'll do a 3-pack. Do a 3-pack for $9. Yeah, we'll do it for $9 plus your coupon. And remember, you can always check the shop. You can always add more products to your box. In my largest box, I could fit about 6 or 7 medium-sized bags. So if you want to fill that box up, now is your chance. But yeah, we have the Harlequin rasbora. They're a great little schooling fish. They gain a lot more color than this when they're older. I would definitely look them up, but yeah, they're definitely very fun. They look good and they're hardy. But yeah, we definitely recommend schools of 3 or more for these guys. Any African cichlids? Yeah, I have a few over here. We can go look at them soon. OB peacocks? Yeah, and I have a few that are coloring up real nicely. All right, let me unpin this for a second. Yeah, so these smaller ones, we're selling them for $35. This one right here. This one I would consider, I would say it's a blueberry. It has a lot of blue. A lot of blue in that body. But our breeder literally has thousands of these. So if I need to pick up more, I can always pick up more. But we have him. We have, here's a bigger one. This one would be about 65. Nice blue little face that's coming in. There's the iridescence. I believe that's an not an OB. That is a electric blue ollie. Actually, that might be a hybrid. That might be a hybrid with an ollie and something else. We have a red shoulder peacock. German red. German red with a funny face. And then we have a bunch of little females. Little female OBs kind of hanging about. This one looks like a zebra that got mixed with a hongi for some reason. It is very unique. I give them that. Yeah. But yeah, we're trying to sell all of these so we could bring in a new batch, a younger batch that doesn't fight as much. We also have, and I know they're breeding at this point. Yeah, we try to add more rocks and more plants and stuff, but yeah, I have to put that tank back together. But these are the African cichlid shell dwellers. These are Neolamprologus multifasciatus. The shell dwelling cichlid. These guys are fairly young, but they're starting to develop their little breeding behaviors. Yeah, the funny thing was, I owned these fishes. I had their original parents. We brought them in about a year and a half ago, and I traded them to my breeder friend in San Antonio. He got these to breed. He's bred a few pairs of these already. So he eventually traded me back. So now I have their kids. but they're a really unique fish. They're very easygoing. I would keep them in smaller in smaller tanks with similar sized fish. But their behaviors are very interesting. They are very protective, though. So once you build a group of these, like we have 6 of them here, it's hard to bring other fish into the group because they will not let them join. I think we unpin that. If you're looking for a combo of algae eating fish, we do have a few autosynchronous in stock. I know they'll come closer if I wait. Here we go. So, along with the Amano shrimp, these guys are really good algae eaters. They're plant safe. They don't do enough damage to the plant to actually hurt them. So they will get that algae, but they'll pretty much leave the soft tissues on your plants alone. Don't know how many of these I have left. I know there's a few more hanging out back there. And there's also a hillstream loach. See, there's number 4. They are very curious. They sort of remind me of the pea puffer. So as long as there's something going on over here in the front, they are going to come by and they are going to explore. They're going to check it out. See how close I can get. Not very close. Oh, price on the autos? I believe they're $4 each. Let me see. I believe they're listed. They are not. Yeah, I believe they're $4 each. But yeah, they are a very good algae eater. Yeah, and they're chubby. They're chubby, so they're eating good. All right, let's move on. To another one of my favorites, the Bosemani rainbow. These guys have actually gotten a lot. But look at that, fantastic color. That one in the front's a female. This one over here in the center of the camera, that is a male. That is a red-eye tetra. These guys are actively breeding. I'm putting my camera down. We're going to grab the mop spawner. A couple snails. Oh, right there. All right, guys, use your eyes, squint, and you will see a fish egg. Right there in the center of the camera. There it is, that little pearl. That is a fish egg. So what we do at this point, I'm going to try this one-handed. There it is. Got it. So what we do is we take our little egg, we walk it over to our strip tank, we gently put our egg here. If I can get it off of me. And the shrimp in the tank do a really good job, and we'll see little baby rainbow fish. I see him with my eyes. I don't know if we can see him on camera. There we go. He's at the bottom. Oh, there's another one. Corner of the screen. So yeah, there's one right there. So yeah, we do use our shrimp. So these are the Bloody Marys. We use them to hatch out some fish eggs because they will keep the fungus off of the eggs, from my experience. So yeah, any baby eggs we get from here, they go directly into the shrimp tank. And here, I put this down. I'll bet you I'll find another one because they usually drop. I know I'm just talking now. They usually drop a few eggs at a time. They possibly lay them on something else, but yeah. But yeah, if you're looking for a pair of Bosemani rainbows, we can definitely send you a confirmed male and female pair for $30. They're $15 each. But we enjoy them. They're really easy to breed. They get about 4 inches, and they look absolutely amazing as adults. Let's go back and look at the glow angel. So that guy right there is the neon green, electric green glow angel from the Glowfish Company. I am about 90% sure those are going to sell out by the weekend because I've already had people in town hit me up for them. But yeah, it's whoever gets here first, that's who gets them. Let me take a look at some of these corals while I'm here, because I haven't seen my corals all day. Yeah, they're really nice. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he would eat me if he had the choice. We'll leave that there. That's such a relaxing little view. We'll see if we can start a frenzy. A little blackworm frenzy. Honestly, this is my favorite time of the day. Feeding everybody, watching everyone turn into a little pack of piranhas. All my Amano shrimp. Yeah, let's take a look. There's a few more females. I think this. Oh, she's mean. She just flared at me the second I showed up. Oh, not her. Yeah, she's gonna stay. She looks like she has a little bit of an attitude. But yeah, this little yellow tiger looking one over here, she looks really good. And then I have this little, I'm gonna say a little cotton candy one. But yeah, I'll pack you up one of these girls when I head over there. My wife just got home, so I'm gonna go say hello to my wife. But I will be back tomorrow. You can always follow us at Creekwood.aquatics on all social medias. You can see the pond job that I just did today, that big mucky pond. It's on YouTube and on Facebook and all those other platforms. But anyway, that's Creekwood Aquatics. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.